Welcome to the Front Porch, where we're shooting the breeze podcast style with Savannah's top thinkers and biggest barrier breakers, the quintessentially quirky and the perpetually hip. Hello and welcome to the Front Porch. My name is Dee Ray. I'm with the Creative Coast, and today we are chatting it up podcast style with Jesse Summers. Hey, Jesse.
How you doing?
I'm super. And you're with Evo Modus.
Correct.
Tell me about Evo Modus, please.
We were formed just over a year ago on April 21st, and it's founded by 3 SCAD students, including myself. It's me and Marcus Van Gordon and Drew Hoffman, and we're an industrial design firm based out of Savannah, Georgia, and we mostly do consulting for our services. And then we also have another company we're forming. I don't know if we have time to talk about it today, called Henry House, spelled H-A-U-S, like Bauhaus. And that's with actually 10 founders. And that's kind of an all-in-one vertically integrated company, using a lot of collaboration because everyone kind of has their own niche they work in. And we're hoping to launch some products in the future.
And so give me a sense as to who Evo Modus serves and what you're doing for that client.
So most of our clients are entrepreneurs or small businesses right now. And what we do is we offer paper to product services. And so if you need something designed, if you need a product, basically I'll go over industrial design in a nutshell is everything you see all around you. Most people don't realize that everything has to be designed. So this microphone, that computer, our shoes, this chair, that all falls under the blanket of industrial design. So and we cover it all. And that's what I love about it, is that each job is interesting because it's unique and it's new. And a lot of our clients we have NDAs with, so we can't talk about, but some of our clients that are public right now, we're working with Kick Ice Coolers, and they're developing a new cooler system that is for tailgating, and we're actually helping them build a prototype. So we offer anything from sketches to kind of just see your idea on paper all the way to actually building it.
So if I have an idea and I just want to kind of make it more real, I might come to you, and the first level is you would listen and then give me some feedback in the form of a sketch. And then if I wanted to pay more, then I would get an actual prototype. Is that correct?
Yeah, in a nutshell, every client is unique, so each of our proposals is tailored to that client.
Right.
So yeah, exactly. We'll listen to what your needs are, and then our first step is actually research. So we have to become experts on whatever it is. If you need us to design a camera, we need to know all about cameras and everything. So then, yeah, exactly. We'll take those ideas and put them down on paper with sketches. And then from there we'll make CAD models. So 3D models on the computer.
Right.
When us and a client agree on that's the right way to proceed, then we'll actually make a physical prototype.
And when did you know you had a love for industrial design?
Well, very early actually. I was lucky. A lot of people kind of have to stumble upon it, but let's say middle school I would always just be sketching. In class, math class, I'd be drawing products, and my parents
because you got excited about what the product could be, or because you were annoyed about some product that just had a bad design, or both?
Both. I would say both. I mean, you hit the nail on the head. Industrial design is all about solving problems. Every good designer will try to do that, make the world a better place through that. But yeah, and also I just wanted to kind of invent stuff.
Right.
And I didn't really know that was something people did. And then senior year, when I'm applying to colleges, I applied to all industrial design schools.
Wow.
And I actually picked SCAD because they were, I think at the time, the 3rd top industrial design school in the country. And before I went there, my parents made me take a class at the University of Arts in Philadelphia, industrial design class, and there we built cardboard furniture, and so that kind of reinforced that this was the right direction.
Got it. Well, that was smart of your parents to kind of make sure you knew where you were headed.
Yeah, and I was all on board for that too.
And that's where you grew up, Philadelphia?
Yeah, I'm originally from Philadelphia. I've been here for about 5 years now.
And you're sticking around long enough to at least be the founder of 2 different companies.
Yeah, I like Savannah. Kind of, and the Creative Coast showcases this more than most, but it's on the up and up. And we believe that, Savannah has a positive future as far as business growing, and we love it here.
I'm happy about that. Tell me specifically, how would you describe Savannah in 5 years? What do you foresee will be the
Well,
business environment?
as one of our presenters said, we have, the port is becoming huge, and we actually just opened up we're opening up our warehouse in Garden City, which is about a stone's throw away from the port, and that's under Henry House. But yeah, so we're definitely looking to capitalize on the port as well.
So go ahead and tell me a little bit about Henry House.
So Henry House is kind of an interesting idea, and it started because we're located on Henry Street. That's what it harkens back to. But it started with all of us, all 10 of us, wanting to work together but not really knowing how. And it kind of represents not just a business but like a culture in our community. So we have chickens, and we have this whole kind of environment. We have a shop, we have our house, we have this warehouse, and we kind of all worked and lived together. So it's kind of an interesting environment, but we have a graphic designer, we have someone, our IT guy who sets up all the servers and the computer stuff, and we have, our CPA, and we kind of have all these different skills that we're combining.
And what's the chicken's skill?
Oh, well, so we also have this community where we live together and we work together and we play together, and so we have kind of a farm going on as well. We have a bunch of animals on the property. The chickens we're actually hoping to get eggs out of rather than just have them as a pet, but it's kind of just like a part of our culture. We have a service dog, a lizard, a chinchilla, a bunch of different creatures on the property.
So what do you feel in industrial design is something that's not talked about enough? What's a conversation that you would like is either in industrial design or about industrial design?
Well, first I want to say that I think industrial design is being really brought to the forefront with all this makers movement. So I think that's really great, and it's actually being noticed a lot more than it was. And I think that green design is huge, and it's the future, and it's necessary, and people are starting to talk about it more, but that needs to continue, because as designers we are responsible for the creations we put out in the world, and if I create a disposable razor and millions of people are throwing that away into landfills every year, I'm partially responsible for that. So that's something that's very prevalent in our minds at all times, and I think all designers should really be trying to push towards that sustainable future.
Fabulous. Well, Jesse Summers of Evo Motus and Henry House, just fabulous to have you, and thank you for being part of what makes Savannah incredible.
Thank you, B.
You're welcome.